Okay, let's now talk about how you can get Xamarin into your Windows PC. So the first thing that you need to do is download Visual Studio like I told you in the previous lectures. Maybe the Community Edition, which is free. All you have to do then is once the exe file is downloaded, is double click it and the installer will actually launch. Now, if you don't have Visual Studio installed, the installer will walk you through every single step that you need to get it installed. Since I already installed Visual Studio 2015, I am going to just modify my installation to be sure that everything needed for Xamarin is already installed. If you already have Visual Studio installed, chances are that if you create a new project, you will actually be able to create an iOS or Android project because Xamarin gets installed with Visual Studio 2015. So once you see something like this, you may see install because it might be the first time you install Visual Studio. But since I've already installed it, I'm going to click on modify and you're going to be shown either way something very similar to this. Either if you're starting to install for the first time or if you're just modifying your installation, you'll see something similar to this. Now what you have to make sure that you're installing is on the cross-platform mobile development uh, drop-down, you should be checking C#/.NET Xamarin. This is a third-party application, of course, because this is from Xamarin. Just make sure that you're installing it. Another thing that you may want to install is the Visual Studio emulator for Android, because let's face it, Google's emulator for Android is bad. Actually, Microsoft's it's way better. You may also want to check a particular Android SDK that you want to install. For example, this level 22 API that I want to install for my Android application development. And that's it. You click next. And in my case, I'm going to click update. In your case, it might just be install. You, of course, say yes, you want to install new things. And that's it. Once the installation is finished, you can go ahead and open Visual Studio and start creating Android and iOS applications.
Hey, thanks a lot for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to go nuts on the like button. And if you want to learn more about Xamarin or how to build iOS and Android apps sharing C# code, there are two things that you can do. The first thing is to subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be uploading a lot of content about Xamarin in this channel, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the new videos. The second thing that you can do is to make sure that you have all of the content available immediately, plus some content that will never be available here on YouTube. And that is enrolling on my Xamarin course. I have a Xamarin course available on udemy.com and I will be linking it down below, along with a very good discount that I have at your disposition just because you have just seen this video. So go ahead and enroll or subscribe. I'll make sure to see you in the next video.